Mama, where are you going?
Shh, stay here. Let's not wake your father. Now why is that still on? What was Carl watching?
And there is local entrepreneur Carl Benz, eager to show us his newest invention, which is powered by a gas engine and can be used for transport. The machine looks impressive, but will it run? Benz is now starting the engine. Oh my, the sound is something else. Benz gets into the car. The entire audience is holding its breath. And there he goes. The vehicle starts moving. There is some kind of steering mechanism in the front, but looks like Benz doesn't have it fully under control. He is now shaking dangerously. The vehicle doesn't seem to go in the direction that Benz wants it to go. Benz is approaching them too closely. Watch out, Benz. This could be dangerous. Can he steer it back? No, he's now approaching the wall, and poor Carl Benz has hit the wall with his new invention. I guess it's back to the drawing board for him.
We can't let the Benz name remain in tatters. It's time to get our invention back on the road. Now, Berta, where are those blueprints? Only my husband would lock a box using cogs. And where does this come from? Interesting. What have you been hiding from me, Carl?
Dear Mr. Benz, I am sorry to have to inform you that I will not be investing in your motor wagon. Although I have great respect for your technical abilities, I do not see any use for this horseless carriage. Yours sincerely, Emil Mann.
We can't let the Benz name remain in tatters. It's time to get our invention back on the road. Now, Berta, where are those blueprints? Carl Benz, your mind has always been like an encyclopedia.
Local business owner Gottlieb Daimler today patented a new engine aptly nicknamed the grandfather clock, which has already been successfully used to test out two-wheel vehicles.
Daimler has never driven more than 3 kilometers, but he sure knows how to build an audience, I'll give him that. This would be better as kindling. Come, let's throw it into the fire. Oh, verdammt, what was that?
Berta, the Paris warfare. It's far too soon. The car, it needs more time.
Oh, Carl, we have no time for this. We need to show our vehicle to the world before we get overtaken by someone else. Strange. For a man who's always been obsessed with time, that clock seems to have stopped. Perhaps it needs winding. Let's try using the key to wind the clock. There you are. Finally, I found you. Beautiful, isn't it? Now, let's get to the real thing. There she is. Magnificent, isn't she? Might be a little tricky to drive without an engine. We're not here to just look at it. Let's get this fixed. We better not wake anyone up. Now, where does this go again? Let's try placing this into the engine. Let's just check if the cylinder is working. Try turning that wheel. That's it. There we go. Now then, I wonder what that crane can do. Let's try moving that hook so it attaches to the engine. These systems better be worth all their money. Better screw this back on tight. We don't want any crashes on the way. That's it. Now let's get those doors open. You'll thank me later for this, Carl. Quick, we need to hurry. Let's go start the engine. Grab that motor, pull. limelight. We need to get going. See you in Paris, Carl. That's it, Berta. We just need to stay on track.
What is that? That woman should not be out here alone. Where's her husband?
What kind of witchcraft is this?
Come on, hang in there, Berta. Just think what could happen if this makes the papers. Local woman astonishes the world with her solo road trip. They say Emperor Wilhelm II is so amazed with her daring venture, he's no longer interested in having a horse. Imagine that. Well now, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Dear Father in heaven, this is the work of the devil.
It's a sin. It's sin, I tell you.
Actually, I have been baptized, thank you very much.
Klaus, haven't you heard? It's all over the papers.
Really?
And there she is. Bertha Benz from Pforzheim has taken her husband's car on the road. Will she be able to keep it steady, or will she suffer the same fate as Carl and drive it into a wall? Up until now, things have been going well, but not everyone is reacting positively to the sound and sight of this mechanical monster.
Isn't that Ben's machine? The one he drove into a wall?
Bertha Benz, however, is hanging in there. You can only commend her for her courage and determination. She might just be able to save her husband's reputation and her own investment. For I have been told this woman has put an extensive amount into this project. But who knows what her family thinks of this daring venture.
That's it, Berta, that's it. Nearly there.
Mrs. Benz is still hanging in there. Even Emperor Wilhelm II will have to admit that this invention might turn out to be more relevant than his beloved horses. Needless to say, this drive is one for the history books. But the question still remains, whatever will they say when this extraordinary contraption is shown in Paris?
Are you ready, Carl?
I think so.
Better get a move on then.
Well, this is an extraordinary turn of events. An absolutely jam-packed audience here today at the Paris Exposition. I've never seen so many people.
Lights, Berta, lights. Where are those lights? Nobody will be able to see it properly. There must be a switch around here somewhere. Here we go.
Remarkable, just remarkable. Less than a year after Carl Benz's wife undertook the most unbelievable road trip, the longest journey in living history, and here comes the man himself to present his Motorwagen to the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Carl Benz, and this is the Benz Motorwagen.
In his memoir, Carl Benz wrote, "Just one person remained with me in the small ship of life when it seemed destined to sink. That was my wife. She was undaunted by life's storms. Valiant and courageous, she hoisted new sails of hope. If it hadn't been for her, who knows what might have happened? Whilst Berta Benz's road trip changed the course of history and paved the way for the age of innovation, her story has almost been forgotten, and few know her name.
Carl Benz motorcar has impressed the crowds at the Paris World Fair. His invention was an overnight sensation and left even fellow engine enthusiast Daimler gasping for air. It is a triumph not just for Benz, but for the whole of Germany, being able to show what our best and brightest are capable of to the world.